Hi, this is Alicia, founder of Changing Inside Out Now. The law of thinking states that you attract what you think about and what you focus on. This state of thinking creates our physical reality, whether we are aware of it or not. You've activated the creative process. The original thought attracts like thoughts, and thoughts built upon thoughts lead to actions which create circumstances, events, and people which manifest that which we've been thinking of. The law of gravity works every time. What goes up must come down, whether or not we're aware of this fact. Similarly, the law of thinking works every time, whether or not we are aware of its effects. These laws were put in place for our benefit. But when we violate these laws, we suffer the consequences. The laws work every time, whether you're a child or an adult. It does not discriminate. That's why, as parents, we protect our young children because they don't yet understand the laws of gravity. Our thoughts work with specific universal laws, and we must understand these laws and work within them to benefit from them. Thought is energy, and we can direct that energy, much like electricity, to use in the direction of manifesting desires. We've set up electricity in a way that is useful in our everyday lives. For example, to use the vacuum to clean the house or the stove to cook our food. We've created these household equipment to intentionally and constructively direct this energy of electricity for our purposes. We can also direct this powerful energy of thought in the direction of manifesting desires in our lives through the equipment we desire to use depending on what we want to accomplish. For example, directing our thought energy into getting the job we desire or establish a business to enhance our financial status. We can also direct energy for good or for bad. You are where you are now because of the thoughts you've been thinking and the beliefs which sustained these thoughts. You get the results you're having in your life, good or bad, because of the way you're thinking. Many of us have not been taught to think correctly from our parents, teachers, society, and therefore we've adopted thinking patterns belonging to the status quo, which usually produces the same results of the majority of people in our world. These thinking patterns, for the most part, are usually negative, self-defeating, thought-generated ideas. We've been programmed to look at our situation, and if you don't like what you see, you start by changing the results, which in most cases results in us going back to our old habitual way of doing stuff. Why? Because you're trying to change the effects and not what caused the effects in the first place. And that cause is in our internal program forming our habitual lifestyle. For example, if you trying to cut down an apple tree and not remove the roots, it will shoot up again, eventually sprouting new shoots. But if you want to completely remove it so you can begin to have oranges, you need to uproot the apple tree and sow orange seeds so you can have an orange harvest. Similarly, if you want different results, you've got to go to the internal programming in your subconscious mind and uproot the beliefs that no longer serve you or that are causing blockages and holding you back from manifesting your desires. So, how do you go about changing the internal programming and then your results using the law of thinking to manifesting desires? Keep an eye out for part 2 and we'll go further into this. The law of thinking is only one of the 11 forgotten laws, which complete the law of attraction. If you want to know more about these 11 laws, you can click on the link that's shown below at www.changinginsideoutnow.com/11forgottenlaws.html. This is Alicia, founder of Changing Inside Out Now. Goodbye.